Good morning. Sometimes when we're selling, we can feel quite tense because we really want to get a message across. And perhaps we're excited because we can see the potential in the person that we're talking to. Now, when we get tense and when we're really keen, actually we don't always come across well. That's when we can end up sounding a bit too salesy and pushy and over enthusiastic. Now, there's a really clever way that isn't used as much as it should be to help with that issue, and that's to tell stories. Now, what story do you tell? Well, in fact, it's quite easy, and there'll be stories that you know really well, and that's case studies. So if you have an example of somebody who has gone through your process of either buying your product or making choices or having your service or working with you, and they're in a similar situation to the person who's your prospect, who you're wanting to sell to, you can do an awful lot by talking about them and how it's worked for the other customer to bring it to life. Now, what happens during that process is a fairly deep psychological thing, that you're building the sense of consensus. You're making it normal for somebody like them to take action in the way that you want them to take action, because you're explaining that other people are already doing it. Now, a nice example that's come up just recently in a coaching session is with Kate Brown, who runs the Cotswold Mobile Massage Service. Now, for about 2 years or so, she's been working in businesses. So she goes and takes a massage chair, into a large corporation and does 15-minute massages for anybody in the business that is interested. The business itself pays for it because it's good. It's good occupational health to help people with their aches and pains in their shoulders and such like. And actually, she does get other clients from it who subsequently decide to carry on and book a full session. Now, Kate and I were discussing the fact that she's looking to expand this element of her business and how much easier it is for her now to go and talk to new businesses about that service, because she's got the experience and she can tell people how it works. You know, they went from 3-hour sessions to now she does 6 hours in a session because the demand is so high. She can describe how long the sessions take, how the booking system works, all the details, all the nitty-gritty. She can bring it to life, and in that she's encouraging the person who's making the decision to book her. She's showing them that she's competent and that she's not going to let them down in any way. Now, it may not just be talking about case studies, it can be writing them down as well. And it's really making sure that you have a point in what your case study is saying, and that you are being clear and succinct and engaging in the way you're telling the story. If you're lucky, your client will say it's okay for you to refer to them directly, and they'll in effect endorse the case study. Sometimes you have to change the industry or the ID just to protect from a confidentiality point of view. So you need to be careful about that, but the key is to be prepared so that in any situation you're ready to use those stories effectively. And in fact, if you've got a good story, you can do exactly what I've just done with you now and put it on a video and have it on your website. So guess what? My challenge to you today is to write up a case study. Get permission from the person that you're writing it about and make it really relevant for your biggest sector in your business.